15th, 2023, and I just wanted to share something that happened today. I have learned that we, not just me, we are works-based oriented people. Finding rest and actually resting without feeling guilty, particularly for moms, women. I find that we struggle with this. The more people that I talk to, the more I'm discovering that it's not just me that struggles with guilt for resting. I always feel like I have to be doing something. There's always so much to do. Mamas, we run the house. We make sure people are fed. We make sure that they're clothed. We're nurturers. Me, I wake up every morning. I have this production line of vitamins I put out for everybody, make breakfast for everybody, pack lunches for everybody, and then I get my own self ready last, and then I go off and I go to work. And it's like work. And then when I come home, work. I gotta do supper and everything else. I love it. I love it. I'm grateful. I have purpose. God's entrusted my family to me, and I'm so grateful. But I have a problem with resting. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at just relaxing in the presence of the Lord and just being still. Without feeling guilty. And as a result, all this week, I love to listen to praise and worship music. But only it's been like as a reward, more so, after I've done all the works of, I gotta listen to this sermon, that sermon, I gotta listen on this, I gotta listen on that, I gotta do my Bible study in the mornings, and all this stuff. And then worship is, I don't make that a priority. True confessions, I don't. However, I know how important it is, and every time that I spend time in worship, oh my gosh, I just become undone. I'm always bawling. God just releases so much from me, and I just feel my heart is connected with the Father, and I come into this beautiful place where I'm just free, and the peace and the love that I experience, I can't even express it into words. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful place. And so this morning, as I was preparing, I got to sing on the worship team today, and I haven't done it in a few weeks, actually since last year, since before Christmas. And really, I haven't entered that place of, I spend my alone time with God. I do my beautiful walk and talks with God. But to do worship, singing worship, whoa, something happens every single time. And the environment and the atmosphere around me, there's such a thick, heavy presence of the Lord. And it's just so beautiful. It always makes my eyes spray out water every single time. So anyways, this morning I'm driving. I drove myself. Chris and Adoria, they were coming separately. Adoria was teaching Sunday school and Chris was doing the sounds. So they didn't have to come till later, but I needed to be there an hour early to do rehearsal. So anyways, on my drive in, I entered that place of worship, and I have a praise hole. I got a sunroof, and as I'm praising the Lord, I love to stick my hands through my praise hole, and I love to sing my guts out right up into the heavens. And I was doing that, and I was praising and singing all my guts out, and I entered into that place, and then I started praying for our congregation and every family that's represented in our church family that is part of our church. And I started praying heavy, hardcore for so many people. And then as I was doing that, I'm praising, and I had like this burst of incredible joy in my heart. And then as I started praying at a deeper level, all of a sudden my phone fell off my handset, and it went up, and then it came and it bounced down on my knee, on a part of my knee that I did not even know existed, and it almost paralyzed my leg. I could not even like push the gas pedal down. I was like kind of like cowering my leg back as I was driving, and I was going like from 60 kilometers down to like barely 20. The pain was so intense. And so I just started praying, and I commanded that pain to go in Jesus' name. And I used the authority that Jesus has granted me, because I've been created in his own image. God created me in his image. Genesis 1 verse 26 says. So I used that authority that he granted unto me. And it was a couple minutes, okay? And the pain was so intense. But then I just started going from commanding that pain to be gone to worshiping Jesus and thanking him for what's about to take place today. And then the pain just dissipated. It was gone. And I was thanking him. And then when I got to church, I shared with the pastor's wife, Pastor Cheryl, and I told her about what happened. And I said, "Ooh, some good things are going to happen in church today. Strongholds are going to be broken. People are going to be set free. Ooh, we're going to create an atmosphere of the Lord's presence and his peace." And you know what? We did just that today. It was amazing. And a lot of times when I sing on stage, the enemy attacks me just with silly, stupid little things, and I get so nervous and I start shaking, and then I am afraid people are going to criticize my singing. But then, you know what he showed me today? Just sing. He said, "Sing to me. Don't worry about anybody. You sing and worship me with all you have. Just worship me." And I did, and I didn't worry about what people thought. And it was me and him. And I was just singing my heart out to him. And it was just such a beautiful atmosphere of his presence. And it was so wonderful. So wonderful. And I realized, you know what? We need to just keep our eyes focused on him. Keep our eyes focused on him. There's so many distractions and so many, little tidbits that try to take us off the course and take us off our purpose, and we just need, as long as we stay centered on Christ, we're golden. We don't have to worry. So be encouraged today. Keep your eyes focused on him. He loves your guts so much more than anybody and everybody. He loves you so much. Have a blessed day,